highlight for you then, Mr. K?
That mixed grill was great.
Yeah.
I think all these naans, we overlook this, don't we?
Yeah.
Look at the crispy. Some parts are crispy, some parts are nice and fluffy. Let's see. You said you're stuffed.
A little bit more.
Oh, but we will go for
This
the overall.
naan is so tasty. Naan.
Love it. Love these big bubbles.
On the way back from Desi Express, Mr. K.
Wow.
Time for the scoring.
Yeah.
Measure it in terms of our categories.
As categories, yeah.
So
Please hit
we're
me up
going
with the
food.
categories. Food,
We are going value for money.
value for money,
We're going service.
and service. And then,
Mr. K special points.
That's my points.
We'll get to those at the end. So starting with the food, Mr. K, what are your thoughts?
no. It was strange because there was a bit more of a contrast between what was good and what perhaps didn't like as
So
much.
there's some highlights and possibly a couple of lowlights.
No lights. So, but we'll start off with, what do you think about the grill?
The grill for me was a highlight.
Highlight. Perhaps
And
the highlight.
The grill for me was better than the Turkish grill we had the other night in Tipu's
Agreed.
by some distance. I'd
Agreed.
say. The way they serve it up on the plate.
On that
the plate that's
sizzling
been on the
plate.
grill.
It's a
Yeah.
sizzler. It's like a hot plate you would see in the video.
With the onions in the bottom.
Onions on the bottom.
Oh, just a bit of naan, picking up all that goodness, all that grill goodness, all the taste.
Let's
at the
go
bottom.
back. Should we go back?
I was loving that. Shall we just turn around?
Turn around.
So the grill for me was a highlight, but what about the curries, Mr. K?
So this is where I'm going to go hand it over to you. I think you had a few issues with the curry.
Issues, I found them. There's a lot of grease. What is it? I don't know if it's butter or ghee. Is it?
Perhaps ghee. I think it was just sunflower oil.
Sunflower oil. Good old olive oil. Whatever it was.
Very nice olive oil.
Just seemed quite greasy, didn't it?
was very greasy.
And I also found them quite samey, you know. So we had a handle karahi and the brains, the mixed brains.
The mixed brains, which you weren't as
Wasn't
keen.
keen. The textures for me.
Texture.
Admittedly, the fact it was brains was
Same.
in my head, in my brain.
Yeah, it was in your brain.
And
The
I
brain played on
struggled
your
with
brain.
that. The brain was on the brain.
Yeah.
I struggled with that. So the curries for me, I was a bit disappointed with the curries, Mr. K. I've got to say.
Yeah, the curries. You know, this kind of place I've been before. Curry, you tend to go for one curry and a lot more grill.
Yeah.
We were trying to do a bit more of a mix, which is good.
Yeah.
But it was, the curries weren't great.
People don't typically go there and get 3 or 4 curries. do
No.
they? Yeah.
No.
They typically don't have one.
They probably have one, and then the grill food, seat kebabs, and which we did like.
Yeah, and we got to remember, we got to mention the naans.
The naans.
Oh.
The king size, super sized, the big naans.
The big naans, we got 3 of them.
Yeah, 3
3
naans.
of the big naans.
They were huge.
They're
And
fluffy
great.
in places.
Fluffy in places.
They have little burn bits.
Big little bits.
Oh, we have those little
crispy,
bubbles you can
Little
pop.
bubbles you can pop.
Oh, I'd say that the naans were the saviour of the curry.
Savour of the curry.
Because the
It went down
naans
well with it.
balanced out some of the uneven flavours in the curry.
Yeah.
So, all told,
All told,
I think we're in the middle of the pot. I think 2.5.
smack bang in the middle.
I'm going to put us at
2.5 sounds.
for the food.
For the
you
food.
agree, Mr. K?
I agree.
2.5.
2.5.
Takes us on to value for money.
Value for money.
There's a slight problem here. We wanted to get you a picture of the bill, but there was no documentation provided at the end of the meal.
They don't do bills.
It's
They
cash only.
They tell you, and you never know what it could be. There's no money, prices beside the food. Oh well.
Well, you took care of it, didn't you?
I took care of it,
We
and
gave
the-
him some money.
and
Everyone seemed happy, so we just walked.
Yeah, the price of it was £34.
Very reasonable.
Very reasonable. So £1 less than Tipu's, and Tipu's was just one platter.
Yep.
That's with drinks, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, the Tipu's, I think value for money also depends on the food you're eating, the quality.
Yeah.
I think it's
because we could spend 34 quid in McDonald's.
Yeah.
And we'd have a lot of food.
Yeah.
So we have to factor in the quality too.
Yeah, and the quantity.
And the quality. Well, looking at the food scores, the quality was a bit lower than the Turkish tipoos. So value for money, but probably 3.5. Do you think a bit harsh?
No, I think it's fair. I think that's fair. 3.5
value for money.
I think that's 3 to 3.5.
Desi Express. Okay.
Service.
3.5. On to the service.
Yeah, the service. There was some service, right?
It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because
they gave us the food. We didn't have to go to the kitchen and get it ourselves.
But we did have to go and get the drinks from the fridge. Yeah. Okay. So you're not going to, in these places, you're not going to have a lot of service.
No.
Okay. It's not going to be a maitre d' waiting there for you.
But like I was telling you earlier, like in Pakistan, that if you go to one of these, what do they call it? Something like that, right? If you go to one of these places, you aren't going to get somebody going, hello sir, how was your meal? You're going to going, and this is what they say in Pakistan.
Hit me.
So you can have the translation at the bottom.
Okay.
Right. But they go, if you want something else, you want another naan, let's say, you go, Are bhai, oh ek naan de. And that just means
Are bhai,
are bhai, are bhai,
are bhai,
or naan de.
Or naan de.
Oh,
Are bhai or naan de.
That just means give me another naan.
There we go. So the service
non-existent.
But what we're saying, it's not a but.
No.
If we walked in there and it was maitre d' service, that would clearly be ridiculous.
That would be stupid.
It's fitting with what the restaurant offers, which is this authentic street food type experience.
Yeah.
It's all part of that. So it does kind of make sense.
So maybe we could just go halfway, or maybe slightly less than half, or maybe halfway, bang on half.
I think halfway.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5 for service for Desi Express. Takes us on to Mr K's special points.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are these points for?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. No. So you probably think, just by looking at all the points so far, maybe I'll go along with that. But I think with Desi Express, there's something a bit more to it. It's a bit similar to, like, if you go to Pakistan, you'll see these little shops like this with the grill right there. You know, you can the smoke blowing into
smells.
Yeah.
Got the tak-tak.
And there's more to it than just the experience is great.
So it's an experience. It's like we were transported out there.
Definitely, I think it's more. Like tipoos we went to, yes, it was quite traditional, but not like this place.
It's not as immersive as
it wasn't as immersive. But saying that, there still could be things they could. It's been around for a while, this place, and it's going strong.
Yeah.
So overall, I think I'm just because of the experience more so. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 4.0 out of 5.
Can give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
So we're saying 4 out of 5 just on the authenticity.
Authenticity
of the experience.
Takes you back.
So 4 out of 5.
Takes you back to Pakistan, like the last time you went.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 5 then.
4 out of 5 Mr K special points. So that gives us this score for Desi Express. So let us know in the comments, have you been to Desi Express? What did you make of it? Do you agree with us? Not agree with us?
Yeah.
Let us know. And then what else they need to do, Mr K?
They need to let us know where else.
Where else we go? We need to eat. We need to eat, guys. Where do you want to see us eat? Where do you want to see us review?
Yes.